What's up, everybody? Welcome back to My Twisted Life of TV. I am Poetry. You are here for Ready to Love. This is probably going to be like a summary recap because I really don't... this episode was flat to me. Although these couples thought that they were really getting to know the other person, I personally didn't learn a doggone thing from most of them. Like, it was like I was listening to a lot of fluff from Circumstance. But not really... It was like I was given the meat and the potatoes. I wasn't even given the gravy. Right now, I just have the ingredients sitting in front of me, and I had to put it together to try to come up with what they were actually trying to cook. You know what I'm saying? I can have my potatoes, my meat, my onions, my Worcestershire sauce, my soy sauce, my vegetable, and I'm thinking I'm making stew, you know what I'm saying? But really I'm making doggone shepherd's pie. That's what's basically going on here in my mind, if y'all even understand what the heck I'm talking about. So, let me just start off saying, I don't like people looking in on me. Let me just start off, I didn't write anything down. So Tommy introduced in two new people. We got Christina, who's going by Tina, and then we got Donald. My cousin Evita the Diva, y'all see her in the comment section. She said last week she thought that this was going to be the last week they were going to bring in new people. I thought they were going to do it until they got to 20, but she was right. And if you think about what week we're on, with the number of people that have been eliminated plus the amount of people that are still there, now we back to where we were normally. Okay, now Tommy thinks he's back to quality over quantity. Houseway. I knew from the beginning Precious was going to go home. They have not chose who's going home yet, but that was in my mind from the very beginning. So Donald meets with Precious and Wiley meets with Tina. I told y'all Tommy likes Wiley. So I knew Tommy was going to bring in somebody younger for Wiley. I told y'all that. My girl Tina does not have the proper foundation. And it's not blended well. Right here, you got to blend. I try to tell people every year blend. It's not blended well. But all the women are pretty attractive nonetheless. The fact that the new person didn't like Precious upon meeting her, that's what's making me believe she's going home. Okay? Because he gets to stick around. He ain't going nowhere. He ain't getting eliminated. Because, whatever. But Tina, what I found interesting about her and Wiley played off each other's commentary very easily. Wiley thought he was really getting to know her, learning facts about her. She was previously with someone. She thought it was going to be a lifelong marriage. He was very toxic. She got a 2-year-old child out of the relationship. She said she's a boss. She's an entrepreneur. That was another word that she used to describe herself that I was like, really, girl? Anyway, once I saw these two together, I did not see what Wiley saw. Wiley was... felt that he was diving deep into her mind. You know what I'm saying? Wiley, you was looking at tits and ass, boy. You so giddy. Wiley has this childlike demeanor. Not only is he like just young in age compared to the women that are on the show, he giggles all the time too. I've never seen a man giggle so much. He ain't laughing, he giggling. All the doggone time. Like he doesn't know how to have a grown-up conversation without feeling shy about it. It's weird. Very weird. But yeah, I didn't see the connection that Wiley was seeing with this young lady. And we found out later on from the conversations that Tina was having with other men, she don't even like people her age. So no, Tommy, this was not a good match because she likes older men. She's looking for the sugar daddy. And that's another reason why I think Precious is finna go. Because I told y'all last week, Precious is looking for somebody that's older. She needs that father figure in her life. And they just brought on Tina, who has that same mentality of... Wait a minute, was that Tina? Yeah, she has that same mentality. Dating older people. That's who she attracts to. So, yeah, she's just gonna fill that spot for Precious. Who else has dated older men? AP, she dated older men too. She was trying to tell that, I forgot who she was talking to. Her husband, who passed away, she was talking to Eric. Her husband, who had passed away, he was 14 years older than her, you know. She's done the work, whatever that means. You know, he died 5 years ago, but she's done the work. I don't think I've ever seen someone who said that the man was everything that she wanted in life, right? It brought her so much joy. And even though she's grateful for the experience, I never heard somebody say that they are grateful for the experience from somebody that they love so much that's passed away. They're grateful for the person. You know, they grateful for the moments and the times and the memories that they have, but grateful for the experience. I just didn't get that understanding. I didn't get that expression of love like I was expecting her to be. She didn't even get choked up or teared up. You know, sometimes people talk about the ones they love, and if they love them that richly and that deeply, they get a little choked up. When she talked about it before, when she was explaining to Clifton about her husband passing away, and then she was like, yeah, I'm a widow. Yeah, I've been a widow 5 years now. I've done the work. You know, even people who have done the work, whatever that means, still get a little choked up, a little emotional. And when she was talking to Eric, he was saying, I don't believe it. I don't believe she's really done the work. I don't see it in her that she's done it. Even Eric got a little emotional when he was talking about his uncle having cancer. So I didn't see it. People express their feelings and their emotions in different ways, ways that I can't understand all the time. But I don't get it. I don't believe that you've done the work or whatever that work may be. And what is your work? What I'm hearing from these people on these TV shows, they take off from dating for 2-3 months, 4 or 5 years, and they don't date or they don't get into another relationship because they still probably fucking somebody, and they think by putting themselves in a timeout from the title of being someone's significant other that they have done the work. You haven't. You spent time alone. It's like I get in trouble. I go into the kitchen and I steal out the cookie jar. I get caught. And my mama put me in a corner. And I sit in that corner. And I come out the corner and she say, you learned your lesson? And I say, yes, I do. But what have I learned? I've learned not to get caught. I haven't done any work to show that I will not put my hand back in the cookie jar. I haven't done any work to show that I know how to not get caught again. What work have you done other than time out? That's what I'm hearing from these people when I hear them speak. So it's the men's week to eliminate, right? And Joy and Laverne, they go on a date together. They did, The Ghost. Yeah, I remember the movie Ghost with Patrick Swayze and Demi Moore. It's one of my favorite movies. And of course, Whoopi Goldberg. And they doing the pottery. The whole time that they was doing that pottery scene, I kept hearing the music from the scene when Demi Moore and Patrick Swayze was doing the pottery. I keep hearing that song in my head. Joy is captured by Laverne. She likes the flirtatious nature. Joy, you flirt with everybody. And I'm telling y'all again, like I said last week, her laughter annoys the shit out of me. She laughs at everything. And I know a few of y'all in the comment section said, that's so me. That's why you like to. I'm going to tell y'all, if I ever met y'all in person, y'all would be getting on my nerves too. If you laughing at everything. Oh my goodness. Did you see how that car drove down the street? Yeah, it was moving, wasn't it? Everything. Nonsensical stuff is what Joy is laughing at. Some of the people who said that they do the same thing as her, my brain just can't wrap around it. My brain's like, I don't see that in you. But she laughs at, literally everything. If she would laugh for coughing. She laughs at everything. But she finds Laverne funny. He finds her funny. Laverne says, that they are the same. They give off the same energy, the same vibe. And he likes that. He likes being comfortable with her. We get to see, who else went on a date? Somebody else went on a date. I don't remember. Anyway, Don, but they called him Donovan at first, but then they said it was Don. Him and Precious, they went on a date, blind date. He seemed attracted to her. She seems very attracted to him. She's trying to flirt, but her flirting was subtle, but not so subtle. But it wasn't as in your face as most of these women have presented to themselves in this particular episode. Cause she was like, I don't know if he putting down if he picking up what I'm putting down. That's how she feeling. And I was right. She is from California. I told you she reminds me of Bambi. She even talks like Bambi. They may be related, truth be told. They may be related. And when she said, she said something about Hella. Hella is from St. Louis. But okay. She said, yeah, people stole Hella from Sid the Entertainer. Anyway, but California people do say Hella, just not like we said in St. Louis. Anywho, I knew she's from California, but he senses that she doesn't know how to be deep. He don't even understand what it is that she wants out of a relationship. I said the same thing about Dakia. When they asked, whoever she was talking to asked her what does she want, Don, he asked her what does she want in a relationship. Her answers were so superficial. I've done the work myself. I'm just ready to love. I'm really ready. I want somebody else who's really ready to love. That doesn't tell me what you want out of a relationship. If I missed something, put it in the comment section for me, please. It's like all these conversations are like head scratch moments for me. That's exactly what they were. I wasn't getting anything from Dakaya and Donovan. It seemed to me at first that Donovan was Don, because I don't know if it's Donovan or Donald, whether he was feeling Dakaya or not, but he said at the end that she was one of his tops. Okay, which was shocking to me. Like I said, Precious, she drinking a lot. This is a beach party. Tommy got them a house. The men claimed they didn't know what was going on. They claimed that this was supposed to be just for them, but they knew Tommy had something up his sleeve. Y'all knew that the women were coming. That's why Tori brought those damn cupcakes for Sabrina. Y'all knew they was coming. Stop acting like y'all didn't. Tommy came in. I don't even call that dancing what Tommy was doing. He wasn't strolling. You Kappa, dude. You could have strolled to them bongos or something. I don't even know how to stroll. He could stroll though, but that shit he was doing, I don't know what like Tommy was having a conniption fit. And they know they wanted to laugh. They know they wanted to laugh at him. And then he started joning on them, talking about Wiley's shirt was too tight. Every shirt that Wiley wears is too tight, baby. Every shirt. Wiley has an unnatural build to me. It's like the top half of his body don't go with the bottom half. He's like short, long, just with a booty. Anywho, let me see if I can go through these people. Eric, he really feeling Dakaya, right? It seems like Dakaya was about to get onto conversation, just like, okay, so if we had some conflict, if we got into a relationship and we had conflict, how would we resolve the conflict? It seems like that's where she was going when he cut her off and says they are going to be in a relationship. He's going to pursue a relationship with her and they are going to be in a relationship together. He already know it, right? And she's like, tell me something I didn't know. Okay, so she's feeling kind of good because he says he's very intentional about who he dates and how he pursues someone. So she's feeling like, okay, I got his eye, right? However, Carmen comes in the kitchen. Carmen just rudely interrupts, right? She come in like, what's this? Cast iron skillets? Oh, I think that's oh my God, 2 cast iron skillets. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Dakaya was like, you know what? Y'all gonna have that. You find me later, right? He's like, cool. Well, apparently Eric and Carmen know each other. They've been knowing each other for some years. They've always flirted with one another. They've had good times with one another. They were just never in a relationship with one another. Sounds to me like they already sexed it up. I wanna sex you up. You know what I'm saying? That's what it sounds like to me. Okay? Carmen says to him, or asks him, is she one of your top? And he's like, you know, she is one of the ones that's up there. She said, well, which one is your top? He said, you. He said, you know what that option is. She said, no, say it with your mouth. I want to hear you. He said, that would be you. Now, you just sat here and told Dekaya that you could see yourself, that you know, that you would, not that you see yourself, that you know you're going to be in a relationship with her. But then you're just telling Carmen, she your top. I hate a liar. I hate a liar. I hate playing, I hate running game. Because that's basically what's happening. I'm doing my mouth like Laverne. He's flicked it. He's running game. And I can't stand it. This is why I'm single. I'm so sick of the gameplay. Just be up and up with me. We save the games for when we're having fun with one another, when we're actually playing a game, you know, an activity or something of that nature. But when we are trying to build and connect and find out where we fit with one another, I don't need or want your fucking gameplay. Demetrius finally gets some screen time. He's so uninteresting. He's so unattractive to me. I know a lot of y'all think that he is nice looking, but to me, I think his whole demeanor makes him even more unattractive to me. He vibes the most with, of course, Sabrina, and he now knows that when he says they now know ain't nobody else coming. It's going to be just the people that's here at this beach house. Then now he can set his intention and step up and let Sabrina know that he's interested in her. And Sabrina's like, oh my goodness, this is new. How about them apples, hey? Okay, he do like me. She feels a lot better about it because she wasn't sure, because he's always standoffish. So we weren't wrong. A lot of us, me, myself, and a lot of other reviewers was like, we don't even see Demetrius as being present. He's just like an add-on. How he made it this long, I don't know. But that's basically what it was. You know, he wasn't trying to be present. You know, he's been sitting back, watching, looking, so to speak, I guess, you know what I'm saying? And now he's ready to pounce. Sabrina, however, like I say, is still vibing very much so with Tori. I actually like her with Tori. And the reason why is because Tori makes her smile. When I saw her with Demetrius, she said they had good connections through text. She didn't even say they talked on the phone. They had good conversations through text. And she thought that they had the same energy through text. But they're very serious. They don't seem to have like a laid back moment. I mean, there was a point where I think they showed them laughing or chuckling at something. I don't know what it was because the audio wasn't filtering through. This was a moment that they were just panning through, you know what I'm saying? But when she's with Tori, she seems to let loose. She giggles. She has a happy moment. I don't see that with Demetrius. I do not. I don't see that with Demetrius at all. With her. Tori let them locks down, baby. He let them locks down. I say, well, look it, cook it. Tori looks good. But I told y'all somewhere during this season, we were going to hear a poem from Tori. He was sitting over there talking to Ace. And he decides to do a freestyle. You could have kept it to yourself. Just like Lamont should have kept it last season, you should have kept it this season. But so since Ace is a poet as well, you know, she was impressed. Like, okay, you're doing your thing. But she's not impressed with you. Not one bit. It's still surprising to me that she is sticking around. Because the only person that has really expressed a like in you is Laverne. Who at this beach party feels like I don't need to talk to nobody. I'm gonna sit back, look, watch, because even Demetrius like, this is a whole different Vern. It's not the Vern that I'm used to seeing. He's like, nah, I'm the same old Vern. Shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do that shit. You gotta sit back in the corner, cuz, and watch the shit and see how people move and shit like that. He said shit so much. Shit. Got on my damn nerves. But he's at the point, since he know he's not being eliminated this week, I ain't gotta go after you hoes. I already know who I like. I like Joy. I like Ace. Fuck the rest of y'all. I ain't getting eliminated this week, so I ain't gotta try hard. Y'all want to talk to me, y'all come to me. That's how he feeling. That's exactly how Laverne feeling. We still have not seen Ace and Laverne commingle at all. Not even in the same space. We never see them off together at all. But she is his ride or die. He love him some Laverne. Okay, so Precious, she making her rounds. Like saying she drinking. She laughing and giggling and joking and flirting with everybody. What's his name? P.O. says she need to dial down. She doing a bit too much. And, Precious is like, I like to be social. I like to enjoy myself. I am a social person. So that way I can see where everybody's energies is at. And see if our energy and our vibes match. But she's drunk right now. You know how I know she's drunk? Because she's sweating like a motherfucker. She's sweating through that foundation, baby. Like what's the shit y'all put on y'all foundation so y'all won't sweat? The powder. She needed to dab a whole lot. But Tina's out there in the same, space. Her foundation just as orangey green as ever. And she ain't sweating like that. It's the liquor that Precious is drinking that's making her feel a little bit more freer. Well, they don't like that. The men think she's childish. That's pretty much what it means. That's what vibe she got from Demetrius. That's what vibe she gave to Demetrius. That's P.O. think that she being a little bit too loose in the drawers. Too. He don't like her. He needs somebody that's gonna be reserved. He needs somebody that's gonna do what the fuck he say do. He was on a live with what's that boy name? Laverne last week. And he was like, they tried to get me. They tried to get me, dog. And he wearing his mask, his white mask. And Laverne like, man, take the mask off. I ain't gonna take it off. It ain't time to come off yet. It ain't gonna come off again until next week or whatever. They tried to get me, but I'm still here, though. I'm still standing. I came back. And Laverne's like, well, what happened? What did they do? What happened? They just tried to get me, dog. They tried to get me, dog. Y'all just don't understand how fast I disconnected from a live stream of one of these cast members in my life. I was like, backspace, delete. That's how I was trying to get up out of Instagram. Listen to these two motherfuckers talk. So annoying. Well, not only does Joy like Laverne's stupid ass, Joy, I don't get it, girl. I don't get it. She thought that he was the most kind, loving, caring, considerate person with a nice body who could just touch me anywhere. Everybody love language on this show this season is touch. Touch me here, touch me there, touch me everywhere. Remember, the key is vaxxed and waxed. Everybody just want to be touched. Laverne liked to be touched. He liked his ass to be grabbed. So Joy's still feeling Clifton. They finally sneak off together, have a little one-on-one time. They vibe as they normally do. They laugh, they giggle, everything between them is peachy, pretty much. I'm trying to figure out who I'm missing. Women. Dakaya. AP. Like I say, I just don't get nothing from AP at all. She did wear heels this time. This J Dubs was talking about her damn flats last week. Okay, so we got AP, Dakaya, Carmen, Joy, Sabrina, Precious, and Tina. That's it. That's all the women. Okay, so it's the men. Tina, she's into Paul just because he's older. So we got Paul, P.O., Wiley, okay, Demetrius, okay, Tori, okay, Laverne, okay, Don, okay, and Eric. Okay, so I'm done with everybody, right? So top picks. See if I can remember everybody. Demetrius likes Sabrina. That's what he's into. Clifton says Carmen. I'm so surprised about that, you know. But you notice ever since that they started vibing together, they've been on dates and everything, she stopped wearing those contacts. Tina got some on though. Precious still got hers on too. I don't know if y'all, the beauty supply contacts is still a popular thing or it's a new thing in Boston. Or not Boston, in Potomac or Maryland or DC. But they been wearing these contacts and these units, baby. Precious, you ain't laid it to rest yet. Hopefully you take it off your head once you get eliminated next week. Girl. They units, so even the one that Dekaya had on at the pool is horrible. Dekaya's hair usually looks nice, but that unit, no. Y'all, somebody explain to me, sisters who wear units. Okay, so I know you're supposed to cut the lace front off or something like that, right? Why do y'all then pull hair for either y'all hair or the lace front hair across the front lining that way? I see people lacing baby hair down, but I seen a lot of people, you can tell because the part be right there in the middle, then there's like a strand of 5 of hers going across. Somebody explain that to me, please. I really want to know. I'm like, this is a genuine fucking question. Seriously want to know. Why the fuck do y'all do this? It makes your unit look less real. I don't know if you were going for real, but that's what it makes it look like, less real for me. Because I could instantly call out a wig when I see that happening going on there. Okay, so Demetrius, he likes Sabrina. You know, he could see a future with her. What did he say? It was something that he said that threw Tori off. Because Tori likes Sabrina as well. Okay, so Clifton said Carmen and Joy. Laverne has said Joy, Ace and Joy. Laverne says, I realize that Joy is me. And in Clifton, they show him saying, she ain't you, bruh, she me. I think she acts more like Clifton than she does Laverne. Joy does. Let's see, who else? Wiley said he was really feeling Tina. Tina ain't feeling you, dog. Not like that. She likes older men. She don't like men her age. Who else did? Oh, that's when Paul gonna step in and say, well, she told me she like older men. That's what she normally go for. This is shut Wiley ass down. That motherfucker wearing his t-shirt around his damn head like he got locks or something. Just, I can't stand Paul, y'all. Paul, who he liked the most? I forgot, but it wasn't Precious. He didn't even throw Precious' name up there this week. And that's usually who he vibe with. All he know for sure he don't like Sabrina. Who else? Eric is really feeling Dekaya. And I think he said Carmen. Did he bring up Carmen's name? I don't remember. And Donovan, I forgot who he liked, but he didn't like Precious. Okay, so who they don't like? They don't like Precious and AP. Yeah. And Tommy's going to make one of the men tell the women this time. Instead of having them take them off to a date and breaking their hearts, he's going to do it in front of everybody. And you know, he came, I thought the Tommy wasn't going to beat her or something. He came out and had his little speech first and called Demetrius up. And Demetrius was like, okay, I want to be nice and kind-hearted and say what I got to say. He called AP to the front. He called Precious to the front. And Precious was like, what the hell am I doing here? I don't understand it either, Precious, because if you're on quantity over quality, and being that nobody knows Tina, how you get not selected over Tina? That means they really don't like you at all. I like Precious. I don't know. I like Precious' vibe. I'm not really, like I said, I'm not really rocking with anybody. I don't think anybody's going to be in a relationship that's going to be anything substantial. But I like Precious. I can hang with Precious. That's what I'm saying. That's the type of vibe. Like, I can hang with Precious. So they ended the episode with Demetrius not making a decision at this particular time. Just the two ladies standing there looking like, what the fuck is going on? And we're going to come back next week. And I think it's going to be Precious. It's going to be gone. Do y'all tell me who y'all think this all I got for you guys. I'm serious. I got things to do tomorrow, Sunday. I'm going to give you power on Sunday like I'm supposed to. But I got things to do. And so I didn't want to be taking my time doing recaps and reviews all of my Sunday. Oh, and thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for watching. Like, comment, share, and subscribe as always. Peace.